I have begun working for a few of the 7 Hlaalu families here in Narsis. So far, most of it has been courier work, the kind of errands they wouldn't bother assigning to their own children. Still, if I ever plan to become the next Grandmaster of House Hlaalu, I will need the backing of these families to make my rule more than just ambition. One must start somewhere, even if it means carrying sealed letters and playing nice. The real benefit has been the access. Being granted leave to wander their manors under the pretense of duty has allowed me to collect a few generous donations along the way. No one counts their silver when they think you're loyal. I was even introduced to the Duke of Narsis. We exchanged polite lies and thin smiles. Useful man to know. Connections like that have a way of paying off when you're patient enough. Caelia.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Grasping Fortune with Caelia, the High Elf Exile, who is kind of no longer an exile. She is a very important member of the House Hlaalu clan at this point, and in order to pursue her goals, she is going to continue working for House Hlaalu, of course. And this man that we met before, the one who had really nice glass, kind of want, the owner of the Seyda Neen logbook here, which we should steal at some point because it's worth a lot, has some quests for us. Of course, he is one of the 7 Hlaalu families. He's actually the 7th one. This man has some jobs for us. A suspicious message from one of my adversaries is en route to Narsis. See to it that the message never arrives. A certain member of our house seeks to rise above the blood Hlaalu. This message could reveal her schemes. It is in the care of a Bosmer named Randian. Though an able courier, he is a notorious lecher and has made a habit of stopping at the Desert Rose Bordello each time he makes deliveries to Narsis. Go there and retrieve the message while he is distracted by harlots. The Bordello is in the foreign quarter in an alley west of Heron Hall and east of the Siltstrider. Randian will take his sweet time at the Desert Rose Bordello. I'm sure you'll find both him and his message. All right. So we can divine intervention, and that'll take us right to the foreign quarter. It's like the opposite of a whorehouse, but I think we went in there before. I might have cut it out. Yeah, it's right there. So not too far. I don't have a motto with us at the moment because I'm unsure if these quests will be combat oriented or not. If they're just in the city like this and we're just, I don't know, stealing stuff, we don't really need her. She's kind of a hassle to keep on you the whole time. You also can't like dismiss her or tell her to wait or anything. It's supposedly a bug, so that's something they will patch. Okay, where was it? I went right past it. It's over here, the red light district, of course. How could I be so foolish? All right, should be easy enough to find a Bosmer in here. They stand out like sore thumbs. There he is in the bath by himself. While these two chat and he sits there and watches him. Oh no, that's not even him. That's a different Bosmer. I was lied to. This is just a happening spot for the Bosmer. He's not even in here. Maybe he's... Oh, I guess he could be in one of the rooms up here. But this lady's kind of just... Oh wait, this one isn't locked. Is he in here? Yes, he is. Okay, well, I'm thinking too hard. This one was not locked. He wanted people to come in and see him with his pants off. That's part of the reason he's here. Hey, what are you doing barging in here like that? I didn't ask for an audience. I don't know, man. You would have locked your door if you thought otherwise. Suspicious message. You have a keen interest in this message and have spoken so kindly. Perhaps you could show just a little more kindness. 200 septims would let me have the choicest courtesan, and in return you can have the letter. Wow. No loyalties for you. A wise move. The Narusa family members are so chatty with each other. This one little message going missing will hardly be noticed. Alright, I'll leave you to your business, I guess. Before we hand it in, should we read it? Yeah. Dearest Javale, the big man is on the lookout for new agricultural investments. Speak with him and bring up the vacant land east of Narun. Pique his interest, but be careful not to linger on the subject too long or he will become wary. If all goes well, He will purchase it, only to see his newly planted crops and newly purchased slaves all get washed away when the Cannet floods. Regards, F. P.S. I hope all is well at the manor. When you next visit the plantation, bring the latest fashions of the city. Have you retrieved the message? Yes? Very good. I'll let you in on a little more information. This message was sent by Felina Narusa and her kin in Narsis. She has forgotten the proper place of her clan and now plots against us. With this letter in hand, we'll stay one step ahead of her. Take this for your service, 500 gold. Our family's history is entwined with the Seyda Neen. I need you to recover a piece of its priceless wreckage. Every piece of the Seyda Neen is precious to us, from its shining glass down to the smallest sliver of wood. Recently, my retainers discovered a new piece of the wreckage, but they were driven off by Drew and could not retrieve it. This piece is in Balk Grotto on the riverbed of the Thier, due west of Old Ebonheart. If you can succeed where they failed, you will have my deepest gratitude. Wow, that's pretty far. Due west of Ebonheart? Due west? What the heck, man? On the riverbed of the Thier. That is quite the distance. I guess we can do that. Alright, well, I definitely feel like we need Amada for this. Sounds like we're going to be fighting Drew. Ugh. This is not going to be pretty. What is the best way to get to Old Ebonheart? Let's actually try the Mages Guild. They might have a better teleportation service than just a Silt Strider. Okay, we can't use her. That's kind of annoying, but we can use him, and he'll take us to Othmura. Where do you take people? Narsis. That's not that very good of a network you have there, my friend. You would think one of them would go to Ebonheart. Well, from here, we can charter a boat. I don't know where this is going to take us, though. Helrenhole? No, that's like backwards. We need to get to Hlaalu Oak, but we can't go that way. Marbani Crossing? I don't think that's where we want to go. Not really. Not a very good network system. Okay, there we go. Hlaalu Oak. There we go. We could have just gone to Almasthir right there, I saw. Slowly but surely, Almasthir, and then... Can you go from Almasthir to Old Ebonheart? Maybe. Yes, okay, there we go. We figured it out. We figured it out. So we need to head, like, directly west. If it's Drew, it's... I don't know. It kind of sounds like it's like an underwater cave to me. I definitely don't think we can kill Drew by ourselves, so I'm glad Amada is here. But I do question her ability to kill Drew. She killed a Bone Lord and a bunch of undead, but that wasn't in the water. I feel like underwater combat balances the playing field a little bit more. It's a lot harder to cheese. I can't just levitate. I should really like try pinning the map up like that, because that's one thing I do love about Morrowind is its mini map. And instead of having to like constantly pull up the UI, we could just pin it there. It is pretty big. I don't know. Is that annoying? I usually like my UI to be pretty minimal, but Morrowind's kind of a different case. Is this it? Maybe. Balk Grotto. Wow, we actually found it. All right. Now we wait for our water walking to wear off. We should probably get some stamina first before we go plunging into the depths of certain despair. Valdrin had a hard time killing Drew. I can't imagine how it's going to go for Caelia. I would level up right now, but I want to get another bonus that's decent before we do it. I feel like we're still so weak right now as Caelia. It's kind of crazy. Do I still have that? Oh yeah, we still have the Drew helmet on us. That's pretty good. That'll give us water breathing, since I don't think we actually have water breathing. No, we do, but we're not going to be able to cast it. Yeah, I'm glad we stole this helmet then. I really hope... Oh, you're already fighting. What are you fighting? A slaughterfish. I really hope Mata doesn't drown. I don't know if she is water breathing. She's not following us, is she? And we are being stabbed from behind, and I can't see who it is. It's most likely Drew. What are you doing, you imbecile? Help me. Okay, if we go back out, will that reset her? Kind of. Please don't be stuck here forever. Okay. Oh, she's so dumb. What are you doing? Why are you like swimming up? Oh my gosh, she's like stuck here, isn't she? Okay. Alright, this is gonna be hard to navigate. NPCs are really stupid. Will you follow me, or are you just going to keep swimming? Alright, we got her. We figured it out. We're using our brains again. No, we're not. She is stuck again. I think she's detecting the Drew, and when she does that, she basically just sits there. Well, I didn't really have a plan for this. We could try to TCL her. I don't think that works like it does in the later games. That only TCLs us. You are worthless. I want you to know that. I wish there was a little bit more control over your companions. I know TR doesn't really probably have a lot of concern or care for that, but like it'd be nice to have like a companion management thing for her, like being able to toggle her to passive or something. That would help a lot. Well, I guess the plan is to draw the Drew to her. Don't know how that's gonna go. I mean, we only need the piece of the Seyda Neen. We don't actually have to fight the Drew. It's just they will kill us if we're in the water. Maybe we don't need to be. Maybe we can just sit up here, let the Drew swim. Pearls. Okay, so we can drop into our death over there, I guess. Who are you? Shapal Arai Bone Mold. He must be one of the retainers who died here. Oh, I think I see it actually in the water. Well, the good news is they're down there. So we might be able to cheese them a little bit more than we would normally. Could try to kill them with shock damage. I don't think he can actually hit us from here. Oh, okay, he can. Well, that kind of worked. We got one of them. He almost killed us, but we got him. Can we get you? Ooh, you're like one of the Man of Wars, huh? We are all out of that. We have some scrolls, but I don't want... Oh, no, there's the freaking scamp belt. I couldn't find it. All right, get in there. Fight him. Can scamps not fight underwater? Is that the problem here? Yeah, I think that's... Okay, he's got a spear. I think that's the problem here. Okay. Well, that doesn't do us any good. We have the Ring of Toxic Cloud, which is really strong, but we need to be close enough to hit him. Missed. There we go. We got him. We got him. Back up, back up, back up. Cheese for the win. Does it kill him? Yes, it does. Sucker. Who needs a Mada? We'll do it ourselves. Seyda Neen Wreckage Shard. Man, we better be getting paid well for this. All right, let's go grab the idiot by the front, and then we'll head back to Narsis. All right, so I came back out, and idiot here drowned to death, so I'm going to take her home because she is a liability at this point. I guess I should have just left her here. That's really annoying. I'm going to have to go kill those Drew again, which is also very annoying. I'm really glad I have multiple mark and recalls because this would have been a disaster. All right, well, let me go kill those Drew again. I will bring you back in when it is done. Gosh dang it, dude. Finally back. Jeez, man. I'm anxious to lay eyes upon a new piece of the Seyda Neen's priceless wreckage. I'm glad to see you safely returned. Did you recover the wreckage? Yep. What a brilliant piece of glass. I never imagined such a large fragment would survive intact. Mere gold would be a paltry reward for delivering such a treasure to me. Stay a little, and I will personally teach you some of the tricks I've learned in my years of business. Ooh. I also put in a word with Dravos Turrell, so he'll give you a discount. You know, the owner of Narcis's finest enterprise. It's over on the northeast side of the mesa. If you haven't been, you must take a look. Is he the guy by the Fortuna with the super fancy shop I could not convince to like us? Because that is extremely helpful if that is the case. And we got 5 mercantile. I have no further tasks for you, house cousin. Try asking Sadraru Hlaalu of the 6th family or Teleldrin Hlaalu of the 1st family. Yeah, we haven't been to her, I don't think. All right. Well, I'm willing to give Amada the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she's just not a good swimmer. And after how much she's carried us in the past, I'm willing to forgive her. I want to check this shop, though. Is this the one he's talking about? The like really fancy one? Ooh, it is. All right, and our disposition's maxed with him. That's awesome. So that mercantile bonus didn't actually give us any stat bonuses, but this guy trains in mercantile, so we can get that right now, and then we can go level up. Nice, there we go. So now we can get some good bonuses when we level up, and we're gonna get good prices here. I don't know what he has that we really want, but he does. Yeah, look at that money. How good of a price you're giving us? Less than half. That's a little disappointing. It beats having to go back and forth to sell a bunch of stuff. Yeah, he's not giving us the best prices. I think I'm still gonna sell that Ebon Weave helmet. I don't know if it's not really worth it, us keeping. It's pretty good and it's light armor, but I'm not gonna wear it. It doesn't really fit the style of our character. Summon Skeletal Minion, that could be pretty good. I'll buy that. Everything else is kind of situationally good, but not that great for Caelia. Like this helmet seems pretty good, but we don't wear heavy armor, so it's like meh. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's go to our house. I said let's go to our house. There we go. We're gonna drop Amada off here, basically. We're also going to drop off the Warhelm of Passaroth that we stole last time. I think there's a full set you can get, so yes, there it is. We'll stick this right here. It looks so cool. I bet the full set is just bonkers good. Other than that, we are doing pretty well at the moment. We need to go get some magicka though, because of our Atronach sign. Oh yeah, that's why I took off these pants, because they make us jump to the ceiling. Okay, so now we should head to the 1st family manor. I don't actually know where that is, so we're gonna have to look it up. Okay, the Hlaalu 1st family manor is in the old quarter, number 58. So it's like right here. And we are, I think, here-ish, maybe right here. So we need to go up. All right, well, we'll jump there, I guess. I forgot how high we jump with this. It's insane. Yeah, the 1st family is supposedly not very wealthy comparatively to the other ones. It's a pretty nice estate. It's not as big as the 2nd one, but 1st Hlaalu family. I am not part of the 1st family, but I am honored to advise them on behalf of the temple. Yeah, aren't they the like kind of super religious ones, right? Ooh, a glass shield. We gotta try to steal that, right? Rudiments of the 1st family. In this house, our revered ancestors, consecrated under the banner of Saint Veloth, laid the cornerstone of Narsis city and bore up its lofty citadels and dignified sepulchres. Ooh. Could you go away, sir? I'm trying to steal. Ooh, a Drew shortbow. Pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna try to steal this glass shield. I don't know if we'll be able to pull it off. Maybe if we hide in the flowers. Got it. Nice. All right. Well, we just went from, what is this shield? It's Kagoti hide, 30 armor rating to 61, and it looks cooler and it matches our sword. I really want a full set of glass. We can also take off that Drew helmet. Not very fitting for Caelia, other than having to breathe underwater. Ooh, it's over here. Wow, they have more than I was led to believe. They have some pretty valuable stuff here that we are going to steal because they're fools for leaving it out in the open for us. All right, first we grab the dagger. Nice. And then we grab the mace. Ooh, an adamantium wakizashi as well. There's a lot of valuable stuff in here. All right, now we can grab the rest. They have a lot of valuable stuff. I thought they'd be poorer than they are. Gotta be careful, though. Man, look at all that. Yoink. Is there anything else? All right. We got it all. See you later. All right, now that we've robbed them, let's help them because we're a good person. It's our way of making amends. I bet you're the man we're looking for. Cool hat you have there, sir. I like the glass embedded in your face as well. He has the war right pauldron of Passeroth and an adamantium helmet. Ooh, that's gonna be really hard to steal since he's standing right there. Ooh, I want to try it though, so bad. All right, what business do you have? What brings you to the first Hlaalu family, house cousin? Shall we discuss business? No, tell me about the family. We descend from Andris Hlaalu, elder son of the founder Narsis Hlaalu, while his more temporarily minded brother, Tamriel, engaged in trade and politics. Andris was entrusted with the sacred duty of maintaining the burial places of those who died during the Exodus, what is now the Narsis Catacombs. The patriarch and matriarchs of the first family have honored this obligation since Veloth's times. That's dedication, dude. Tell me about Narsara. Our ancestor was a chimer, wise woman from the Somerset Isles who followed Veloth on his exodus all the way to Resdain. She vowed that none of the dead would be left behind in foreign lands, and her followers safeguarded the remains of every chimer who perished along the way. When they crossed the Velothi Mountains and finally attained their rightful home, Narsara took the dead and dying to this plateau and started construction of the first ancestral tomb in Morrowind, the beginning of the Narsis Catacombs. The Narsis Catacombs began as a simple burial caves for those chimer who died during the Exodus or shortly after arriving in Morrowind. Over time, they grew into vast vaults stretching through the red plateau Narsis is built on. We of the first Hlaalu family are the catacombs stewards. We are trained in spiritual matters to commune and reason with the ancestors, in the scribal arts to leave no interment unrecorded and no name forgotten, and in the warrior disciples to defend the tombs when necessary. That's really cool. Tomb warriors. My son, Seyda Neen, has reported some trouble in the catacombs. I've gotten word that my son, Hlaalu, requests assistance in the catacombs. The entrance is on the southeast of this manor, just down a flight of stairs and around the bend, inlaid into the side of the mesa. When you're inside, follow the hallways to the steps of reverence, and then further down to the gallery of our forefathers. Seyda Neen should be in Narsara's chamber in the center of the gallery. Alright. Find Seyda Neen Hlaalu in the catacombs here in Narsis. I've given you the directions already and watched you write it down. Why don't you check your little journal? Is this the first character that actually acknowledges that you write everything down? I'm going to attempt to steal the things behind him. I don't think it'll go well. He is just standing right here. But we will try. We'll try. I can get up here, thanks to my superior jumping skill. Ooh. Could we cheese it this way? If we jump so high, he can't even see us? Maybe. Now we're thinking. These jump pants are coming in handy. Okay, we got the adamantium helmet. Can we get the war pauldron? Oh, we totally got it. All right, I'm out. Wow, I didn't think jumping would be that helpful for stealing, but apparently it's busted broken and immensely helps. Okay, well, now that we've made off like kings, let's go help the family because we're a good person. We need to head to the catacombs, and they are right here, actually, right below us. Do we have enough carry weight to get through this? No, we definitely don't. Okay, let's unmark this, and I assume we're going to be fighting some undead, so let's go get Amata, since she can't possibly drown inside this catacomb, right? But first I'm going to fail my spell casting a couple hundred times. All right. Oh yeah, I didn't show it off last time, but I did hang up both portraits that we stole, so that's pretty funny. I'm also going to increase the brightness again. The game still seems really, really dark to me. I mean, I can see fine, but I want you guys to be able to see what we're doing too. Like putting our brand new, well, I guess we'll put our quill pin on here. Our brand new, our golden candlestick. Shoulder pad, fortify strength and willpower. Man, this is a good set. And it looks so freaking cool too. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Did the seventh house, the one with the Seyda Neen? So this was from the second house. This was from the first house. This was from the 6th house, so maybe we didn't steal it from the 7th, or maybe they don't have one. I don't remember. Anyways, we're gonna jump really high so Amada dies. That's kind of annoying. We're going to recall to the catacombs. And all right, let's do some problem solving here. So we're looking for Seyda. I don't know how far down he is. Maybe that's him right there.
Is there something you need?
No. Can we ask you about him? No. Well, we might as well get our magicka back while we're here. Catacombs Crossroads. Steps of Reverence. Okay, this place looks pretty cool.
Yes, citizen.
The passages you stand in hold the bones of our forebears. Walk softly, and if you must speak, speak only with reverence. These halls are sacred, and not all who slumber do so peacefully. The Catacombs of Narsis are among the oldest and most venerated resting places in Morrowind, their roots reaching back to the earliest Chimer settlers. Over centuries, they have grown into a labyrinth beneath the city. The passages are watched over by the temple and the first Hlaalu family. We tend to the needs of the ancestors, dutifully perform the rites, and defend their peace against all who despoil it. But where is Seyda? This looks so cool. Built into the canyons. Like we're not going in the right direction, but not a lot I can do about it. Guess we're gonna keep going. Okay, so he said his son was in the chamber of Narsis. That's what we're looking for. I mean, we could steal this stuff. It's not really worth that much though, so. Lower level, gateway, gallery of our forefathers. That kind of seems like where we want to go, but we're kind of going in the opposite direction. The temple's customs are intricate, beautiful really. These bones aren't just relics, they're stories with the skin peeled off. Gross. Sometimes I wonder if we listen closely enough what else they might be willing to share. I don't know, man.
3 blessings, Sarah.
Okay, you'll actually sell spells. Do you have anything good? You have a bunch of absorb abilities. You have an Almsevi intervention. We don't have that, do we? No, we have Temple Song. Yeah, we have it. Healing spells that we can't possibly cast. Water breathing. I guess we'll buy that. Can't use a single one of them, but it never hurts. Welcome, Outlander. Many come to Narsis chasing gold, but true pilgrims know that wealth lies buried deeper. Beneath stone, beneath self, the ancestors below still whisper the lessons of Veloth, if one can hear them past the idle chatter above. Yes, we also forgot to level up again. Gosh dang it. Well, if we can get this guy... Ooh, a spear. If we can get this guy to look the other direction, we might be able to sneak a bed. Nice. We'll do strength, personality, and endurance. That's gonna help a lot. Alright, well this way kind of seems like a dead end, so I guess we did go the wrong way, but hey, we can still steal from them. Wait. Is it? Oh, does this go up to the 8 Bones Temple right here? Maybe that's why that guy's talking about the Spear of Vivek. Yeah, it does, okay. Huh. Well, then what the heck is behind this door? Some books. 50 gold. Another Vivek. Ooh, a gold ingot. Oink. What kind of dead need gold anyways? They're not gonna use it. Caelia can definitely use it. We're so poor right now. What about this one? What's behind here? Another bed. Ooh, with some pearls. We'll take those. Did not mean to jump. Yeah, this is a dead end. So we're gonna go back the other way, I guess. I guess this is just like the temple's like small little catacombs. Where this is like the real catacomb. So we want to head to the gallery of our forefathers. But I'm unsure of how to actually get there. Okay, if we head down this way, is this where we need to go? Looks like it. Is there anything worth stealing? No. I don't see Caelia placing a lot of respect on the dead, if you couldn't tell that already. Just doesn't really seem like something she would care about. It might even be something she wouldn't care about when she dies, like just, you know, throw her in the trash kind of thing. I'm dead. What do I need gold for? Gallery of our forefathers. This has got to be the right direction.
I don't know where to begin.
This place looks so freaking cool, man. Whoa. They have like little houses for them. They look like buildings in Narsis. Ooh, with our super jump, we might be able to sneak some stuff here. Assuming they have anything worth stealing. Assuming we also just don't kill ourselves. Oh my gosh. Yes, so that's the Chamber of Narsara. What is this? That is also the same chamber. Okay. We should really heal ourselves before I die. Well, we're getting our acrobatics level up. I know I could just use a levitate spell, but it's much easier just to jump. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything worth taking out of here. Well, what do you expect, right? Okay, so that's the crossroads. What's going on over here? Ooh, there's some glass there. That would be worth stealing. Especially if it's Altmer glass. Glass tower shield. Yeah, we can steal that. It's not anything that'll be that hard to steal, I don't think. Ooh, an ebony katana. Yes. Can we also get the ebony katana? Yes, alright. Let's switch to the tower shield, right? There's no difference except it's... Well, it looks way cooler, and the armor is a little better. Yes, I am of the first Hlaalu family too, although I am only distantly related to the current patriarch, Tamriel Hlaalu. I've taken the vows of a temple priest, but I still fulfill my ancestral duties to the Narsis Catacombs as well. Alright, that's pretty cool. What's going on over here? You guys got anything good on you? This guy's got like a glass spear. And this guy has glass bracers. I wish it was Altmer or gilded glass, but I'll take what I can get. Ooh, and an ebony longbow. Nice. We could use the bracer. We're kind of just wielding gloves right now. Ooh, that looks weird. Oh, that's our tower shield. That's not our glove. Our glove is like hidden by our tower shield. Cool, cool. Alright, now that we've stolen everything, let's head into the Chamber of Narsara and see what we can steal in here. You're in the very heart of the Narsis Catacombs, Outlander. I must ask you what your business here is. I am Seyda Hlaalu, son and heir of Tamriel Hlaalu of the first Hlaalu family. Yes, he said you had some trouble in the catacombs. Right, I'd ask the guards for help, but this situation may call for a bit more discretion. The other night, I was patrolling the catacombs, and I heard some odd noises in one of the halls. They didn't sound like the normal patterns of bonewalkers. I have work to catch up on here, so if you could investigate this, I would be grateful. Go to the crossroads southwest of here and follow the tunnel upwards until you reach a doorway to Endeavor's Lament. That's where I heard the noises.
A warm welcome to you.
Okay, we can do that for sure. We're a pretty helpful person like that, you know? We're always looking out for the little guy. Oops, did not mean to open that, sorry. First, let's check out this place.
A warm welcome to you.
Nice, skill book, and it's mysticism. That's a good one for us.
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
So I guess this is supposed to be Narsara at the end?
My weapon resharpened.
Does she have anything we could take? Not really. I mean, some glass, but
I don't know.
we have enough of that. I thought she'd have some legendary item somewhere. I guess she was possibly not the richest person in the world. based off what people have been telling us.
don't know where to begin.
It's not worth stealing that stuff. All right. Let's go be helpful for once. We've made so much potential money stealing all this stuff. All right, the crossroads. I assume when they say stuff like that, it means we're going to get lost, but you never know. Bone Walker. All right, you got this, right? I'm really hoping companions restore attributes at some point, because it would suck if her strength was getting drained all the time. So we're expecting Bone Walkers. It's the other things that we're not expecting. And he said to go up, so I'm going to head up. I don't know how big these crossroads are, so I don't want to spend an eternity in here. Okay, I'll take out the ghost, maybe. No, I will not. All right. Scamp belt seemed good. All right, sorry about that. There might be a pretty big cut there. I was messing around in my inventory, trying to get my hotkeys to work. Things seem to be going well. Potentially. Might need to help Amada. I kind of like want to help, but I'm also worried I'm just gonna smack her. Okay, she got it. And now my skeleton's attacking her. Stop doing that. How much health do you have? Okay, well, she seems to be doing okay, so we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Hoping she didn't take too much damage there. What's going on up here? A lot of directions to go. Is this just a dead end? Yeah. So we can keep going up, which I think we're gonna do. Oh, but there's 2 ways to go up. Interesting. I guess we'll go this way. I don't see any exits or anything, so maybe this leads to one. It's looking promising. Haunted Drainway. Never mind. This is the opposite of promising. Extremely disappointing. Okay, we'll go the other direction then. We'll grab a lantern, why not? Who the heck are you?
Are you all right?
You shouldn't be here. Everything beyond this point is no longer safe. The spirits of the ancestors and the Bone Walkers attack even us keepers of the Narsis Catacombs. They will take even less kindly to an outlander like you. We'll be fine. We were told to come here, silly. So we can go this way, Endeavor's Lament, or Gateway. We want to go this way. Can we wait to get our stamina back? No, we cannot. There are apparently enemies nearby. Does not bode well. Steel crossbow. We'll steal your diamond, though. I was wondering why I couldn't loot him. It's because he comes to life. Nice. Any other of you want to come to life? Like maybe you? You got a shield. No, you're dead. So we can get out our toxic cloud ring, and as long as Amada isn't close enough when we use it, I think it'll do decent damage, even against undead, right? Yeah. They are a little resistant to it. I'm pretty sure she just died. And we just died. Alright. Alright. I just waited around for 24 hours. I don't know if that heals her, like if she has some sort of passive regen or not. That would be helpful. Otherwise... Okay. our paralysis blade. He is resisting it. Do not resist arrest, sir. Okay, we're kind of just dying. Alright. You got this. I'll be over here, hoping you can survive the onslaught. Like I said, we really need a healing spell. At least we could be of some use to her. Oh my gosh. Didn't absorb that one. It's a tanky ghost, man. Ancient ancestor ghost. Okay. Alright, Bone Lord, I see you. I see you. We fought one before. Well, Amada fought one before. There we go. But that one also had like an army of the dead with him, so he was a lot harder than this guy was. Of course, if there are multiple ones. And I helped. Alright. Light Miss Barrow. Who's that? Why is there just a dead guy in here? Is he the one disturbing the dead? Causing them to wake up? Ring of Transcendence. Fortify Conjuration. That's alright. Pretty decent loot in here. Where's this lead? Council Quarter Central. I don't think this is where we want to go, but I guess we will go in here. The heck is this? A hostile dude. Okay. Oh, it's a sewer. Okay, we're in the sewers. That makes sense. This guy's apparently very tanky. Thankfully, paralysis is OP. Who is this guy? Cosmius Atero. He's got some Dwemer Centurion parts for some reason. All right, well, this is the sewer. We don't want to be in the sewer. All right, there was another direction we could go. That was like further down. So I'm gonna head that way. I assume that's where we need to go. I don't know what the solution is here. Maybe we just need to put them all down. Maybe there's something causing the disturbance. So we have to be really, really careful here because I don't know if her health regens or not. Or if like she'll use a potion if we give her one. Maybe. Do you use potions? Let's just stick an army of summons in front of him. Maybe they can kill him. I'm kind of worried she's going to die. I don't know how much health she has. Alright, that kind of worked out. There is a Bone Lord up here, though. Ooh, and another Bone Walker. As long as she's not, like, tanking the damage and the summons are, I think she'll be fine. It's when she's the only one out and tanking the damage. Alright, I'll be honest. I fought this Bone Lord like 6,000 times, and I'm probably just going to cut it out because it's just me dying a bunch. This is a hard boss. This is a very, very hard boss. And even though I think Amada can kill him potentially, even though he's regenerating health and reflecting every spell, well, we're doing pretty good this time. Yeah, it was just me dying a bunch. I'm not going to keep that in. It was not entertaining. It was me going into my inventory, throwing out scrolls and spells, and consistently failing. So we're just going to have to hope we can kill him without Amada dying. I'm not hopeful, though. Every time I cast a spell, he just resists it. So I don't know what his deal is. I think he's just immune to everything. We really need some stamina back. I am surprised she's still alive, honestly. She died the last 5 times. I think we're kind of like confusing him by doing this. I don't actually want to get hit. He will kill us. Come on, he's so low. He's so freaking low. How is she not dead? How is he not dead? Oh my gosh. I have been fighting this guy for like 30 minutes. Finally. Holy crap, man. Holy crap. Why was that so difficult, man? Last shard axe, sure, I'll take it. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, we just summoned more undead. Okay, that's fair. I am tomb robbing, but I feel like I kind of earned it after killing that guy. Okay, we need to be careful. They will one-shot us like everything else does.
Please be careful.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. I noticed she doesn't have a shield anymore. I wonder if it broke. Could I take her armor without her getting pissed and repair it? I feel like I can't. Let's lockpick this. With our stamina back. $173 gold. Well, that definitely wasn't worth it, but I'm hoping that we solved the problem. So I'm going to head back to the Catacomb Crossroads and turn in the quest. I will cut you back in when we get there. Found anything yet? No? Well, keep looking. I'm certain I heard something or someone. Oh my gosh, dude.
Welcome to you.
Okay, so the Bone Lord wasn't what we were looking for. I think it was these people. I found some corpses in the catacombs near an entrance to the sewers. Okay. This is more, I'm guessing, what we needed to find. Okay, it was that enough to solve the trouble. Corpses, you say, near an entrance to the sewers. This is disquieting news, High Elf. I know of one sewer entrance in the Crossroads, but I wasn't aware there was a second. I fear these corpses were involved in some criminal activity, and the guards are holding out on me. Bring this information to my father. He'll know what to do. Okay. Sure, we can do that. Have you made any progress with the trouble in the catacombs? I see. Yes, I know of the sewer breach. It exists because of a city planning error before Sethane was born. The architect who designed the sewers failed to account for the size of the catacombs. I've petitioned to seal it up before, but the measure hall has blocked my every move. For them to refuse my demands, the vizier, Peronis, must be involved, or my cousin. Anyway, here are some trinkets for your trouble. If you would still like to talk business, I may have a job for you. He gave us a belt of iron will, an ancestor's ring, and a ring of night eye. So I think the ancestor's ring is, yeah, summon ancestral ghosts. That's pretty good. Fortify willpower for the belt. And just a night eye ring. So I am going to end the video there for today. I think we have 3 more missions. I was trying to squeeze them all into one video, but they ended up taking a lot longer. Anyways, if you enjoyed this content and you've made it this far, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that though, thank you for watching and peace out.